Hello, dear traders. I'm Maria Stradup, and this is the review of crypto analytics from fx.co. It's the 21st of April, today, Friday, and in our today's review, we'll find out whether Bitcoin's correction finally started and was that breakout of $30,000 false. And in the end, we will observe technical picture of Ethereum also. And we will start with an article by Tom Petrenko and Bitcoin. Let's recall what was happening with the flagship cryptocurrency. It has been in a consolidation phase for several weeks, which subsequently led to the formation of a wage pattern, and just before the publication of deflationary reports, the cryptocurrency broke out of this range and reached the level of 30,000. This week, the asset is trading near the psychological level of 30,000, where consolidation is taking place. On April 14th, Bitcoin set a local high at the level of 31,000, and at the same time, trading volumes and the activity of unique addresses in the network remained unchanged, and this indicates low chances for Bitcoin to make a bullish breakout to the level of 31,000 and continue its upward movement. Moreover, considering current events, the cryptocurrency is approaching a correction period. Artem thinks. So was this breakout of $30,000 false? An impulse move is characterized by a short-term spike in trading volumes. That's what helped Bitcoin break through this level and start a consolidation with an attempt to continue the upward movement. However, upon reaching 31,000, the asset faced increased selling volumes. And over the last 2 days, the activity of bulls remained roughly at the same level, around $20 billion, and bears continued to exert pressure on the price, formed bearish engulfing pattern, which buyers managed to absorb. However, on April 19th, sellers formed another bearish pattern, gradually updating local lows, and if on Monday the price dropped to 29,500 level, on Wednesday it updated the low at the mark 29,000, and the situation is approaching its resolution. And given the growth of bearish volumes, we can assume that Bitcoin made a false breakout at the level of 30,000. And in addition, it should be said that I'm sorry. At the time it broke that very 30,000 level, the fear and greed index was at 63 when the asset formed that bearish engulfing pattern. And as a result, in just a few hours after the fall of Bitcoin price, the volume of liquidated long positions amounted to $160 million. Greed gradually prevails in the market, forming large volumes of liquidity harvesting. And it is also important to remember that in recent weeks, the cryptocurrency technical indicators were above the 60 level, which is typical for an overheated asset. If we look at the chart, what do we see? Despite as the seller's unconditional dominance in the current market phase, it is too early to talk about the beginning of full-fledged correction, Artem says. And first of all, the asset needs to break through the powerful accumulation zone of 28,500, 29,100, where the more than 500,000 Bitcoin were purchased. Meanwhile, if we look at the technical indicators, we can see that RSI declined to the level of 50 and bounced off this mark in an upward correction. Stochastic declined to 25 and also made a rebound. At the same time, the MACD continues its downward movement, which may indicate a likely retest of 28,500, 29,100 area. And considering this, we may see Bitcoin rebound locally and attempt to consolidate above 29,500 key bullish trend level within yesterday's session, and we will see it on the chart shortly. So, as a result, Artyom says there is no doubt that bears have managed to seize the initiative for the past week. At the same time, the asset continues to move within the fluctuation range of 28,500 to 30,000, so it is too early to talk about the beginning of a corrective movement. A full-fledged downward trend in Bitcoin will start at the break of 28,500 level, but then until then, the asset has all chances to rebound to above even 29,500. Okay, let's have a look at the chart of Bitcoin for the moment. It's the 21st of April, and we see that it keeps declining. It didn't manage to reach that 29,500 level yesterday. It kept declining. It opened today at the point 28,840, and now it is trading at the point 28,739. So it's as we can see, it's really close to breaking that very important level, which confirms would confirm the downward corrective movement. And now let's say a couple of words about Ethereum and another article by Ralph Shedlam. So let's have a look at the charts. The price of Ethereum crashed in the short term and was trading at 1,940 as the time of writing, that is late yesterday's evening. And still the bias remains bullish in the short term despite the current retreat. Ethereum American dollar pair tested and retested the upper median line, registering only false breakouts. The price action signaled exhausted buyers, so the current retreat was natural. As you can see on the chart, the rate reached the 1,942 downside obstacle. Resistance turned into support, and now is almost to hit the median line. As long as it stays above the median line, the altcoin could develop a new leg higher. So his outlook is the following: staying above the median line and making a bullish closure above 1,982 brings new longs. Okay, let's have a look at the chart of Ethereum for the moment. It's 21st of April and Ethereum opened today at the point 1,955, and now it is trading at the point 1,950. So far it's also declining alongside with Bitcoin, and it hasn't managed to close above that very point 1,982. So probably Ethereum is also in a correction phase so far. Well, this is all for today. We will see each other in our next review after the weekend. I wish you a nice weekend and profitable trading. Goodbye.